Welcome back to the Angers Ice Park for the final competition of the day. We have just seen Frenchman Adam Xiaohim-Fa win gold in the men's event. And now we look forward to the pairs free skate with Francis Camille Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev lying in second place, less than half a point off the lead after the short program. We had a brilliant day of skating with 3 titles awarded, and now just one more to go. And tomorrow we will be able to enjoy the gala exhibition performances, which will be incredibly entertaining, I am sure, if we go by what we have enjoyed from Skate America and then Skate Canada. First and second Grand Prix of the series on the International Skating Union's Grand Prix of Figure Skating. And now we will have a chance to be introduced to the judges and the technical panels.
It is our pleasure to introduce the officials for this event. Representing the International Skating Union, please welcome the referee of the event, Ms. Lina Laxonen. The panel of judges. Judge number 1, Mr. Doug Williams, United States of America. Judge number 2, Ms. Natalia Kruglova, Ukraine. Judge number 3, Ms. Beth Crane, Canada. Judge number 4, Mr. Kirsten Bellman, Germany. Judge number 5, Ms. Katie Spirit, Estonia. Judge number 6 is Brown Bull, the Netherlands. Judge number 7 is Florence Goldsticker, France. Judge number 8 is Mr. Thomas Bigler, Austria. Judge number 9 is Ms. Yulia Levshunova, Georgia. The technical panel. The ISU technical controller is Ms. Vera Tashmanova. The ISU technical specialists are Mr. Brad Cox and Mr. Raoul Leblanc.
Seven pair teams will compete in the Grand Prix de France. And the first to take to the ice will be Ossian Biegad and Dennis Strekelen. The 7th after the short program. Coach Laurent Depuy gives them some encouragement before they take to the ice. All 7 teams separated by just over 14 points after the short program. Potential for movement. We saw that in the men's event as well. Seems a recurring theme throughout the Grand Prix as we start this new Olympic cycle. Skaters jostle for position. Tension considered as world leaders. And interesting after the short program to see Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev lying in second place. A huge personal best, and they would compete for gold here, making 2 titles for French skaters. For the audiences watching here in Montreal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the skaters of the pairs category group number 1.
Représentant la France.
Representing France, Océane Piegade and Denis Trekali.
Représentant les États-Unis d'Amérique.
Representing the United States of America, Maria Mokova and Ivan Mokov.
Représentant l'Allemagne.
Representing Germany, Annika Hoke, Robert Kuhnke. Skater with 6 minutes warm-up.
6 minutes of warm-up time for the 3 pair teams taking to the ice. It's not often that the pairs event is scheduled to be the last competition. All the teams will have had the chance to train earlier today and warm up. So relishing the chance to be the last on the ice when the arena is set to be fuller. Some would rather have competed earlier. Exhausted their nervous energy earlier in the day. As we look at Océane Piegade and Denis Strekalin, a team that has been together for just a matter of months. Their short program, not a bad outing at all. They didn't get a callable death spiral, so lost between 3 and 4 points on that element alone, which is the gap between them and the Americans who will skate after them. There they are, the brother and sister team, Maria Mokova and Ivan Mokov, taught by their father. Fabulous story. They really did deliver in their short program. You can see even as they warm up for their side-by-side triple toes. Yeah, so well trained, so well matched, so well prepped. And they were incredibly happy in the kiss and cry following the short program performance yesterday. And a team that will be less happy with the standings after the short program are Germans Annika Hock and Robert Kunkel. They struggled to replicate the success that they had at the Nebelhorn Trophy and Finlandia, where they were medalists at both events. That said, just over 4 points off the lead. The experience that they have between them, you could see them moving quite comfortably and easily onto the podium. Just great to see so many audience members enjoying the proceedings here in France. Yet again, consistently in interviews following the performances, the skaters acknowledging how supportive the crowd is and how wonderful it is for them to perform with that level of support. Daunting though it may be to go out in front of an audience mid-performance, the encouragement that they offer just so rewarding and supportive. The cameramen here have really enjoyed giving opportunity for those audience members to have a moment in the spotlight. As we see Océane and Denis prepping for some of the elements in their free skate. Denis received his French citizenship almost a year ago. And, he and Océane, who's born in Nice, can seriously consider making the French team for the Olympic Games in 2026. That will be a focal on the calendar for so many of the skaters on this stage. Everybody competing at a senior Grand Prix will be committing such huge amounts of their life to their sport. And there's no doubt that every athlete's driving ambition is so often to be an Olympian. Indeed, I think just one of the 7 teams in this event competed at the Beijing Winter Olympics earlier this year. That being Rebecca Gilardi and Filippo Ambrosini, the Italian team who will start the second group, 14th at the Games in February. And they too will be eager to continue on to Milano Cortina and represent their country in a home Olympics. That would be such an amazing experience, I am sure. Winter Olympics held in Italy in 2006 in Torino. If you will forget the pressure placed upon the Italian skaters there, Carolina Costner and Barbara Fusapoli and Maurizio Margalio, ice dance team, who competed at that event. They now both here as coaches in the ice dance competition. As we see Ava Pat and Logan Bai, the American ice dance team. They had a great skate to the river dance inspired free dance, now enjoying. And here to support the American team, who will be second to skate after the warm-up, Maria Makova and Ivan Makov. And there, the opening team's fan group, Lucien and Dennis. How wonderful for them. And let's hope they can feed off the support shown to them now. 11 elements in the pairs free skate, and they will start, as many will, with split triple twist. Success on the triple salchows, like in the short program. And a better throw than yesterday. Good start for the French team. Just opening up on the triple toe. can hear their coach cheering them on with the throw triple loop. Just tried so hard to get their final lift up. What a shame about the final lift, because otherwise that was generally an impressive outing for a team that have been together for such a short amount of time. Lucien Piagat and Dennis Streckelin from France. And that coach, Laurent Depuy, was every part of that program. You could hear him encouraging them with all his might vocally with each element. And just such admiration to them for managing to prepare so quickly and compete on this stage. Also impressive to acknowledge that despite the lack of time together, their match on the takeoffs for the side-by-side triple salchows and even the entry into the side-by-side triple toe timing was impressive for a team that is so new to one another. And I hope that despite that frustration at the end of the program, that the encouragement that they receive from the crowd will be a memory that they can enjoy. I said it on every pairs event that I see the physicality of this discipline is mind-blowing. The strength of these athletes just incomprehensible, and nice to see that they're taking a moment to relish the applause for their efforts. Gorgeous slow-mo of the opening moments of this, their free skate. Just one feature on the split triple twist. She did well there on the throw triple flip. And here, you can see just the matchup and the technique and the timing was good, just bailing on the rotation for Ocean. So the first lift coming in at level 3, 6.6 points at base value for Group 5 lift at level 3, 7 points for Group 4. So they'll lose a sizable chunk. The Group 3 lift that didn't go up. This is great, reminiscent of Papadakis and Cizeron, I think. And they've done some great work with another French ice dancer, Pierre-Louis Bouquet, their choreographer, and his wife, Brooke Appleyard. And based on the delivery of that skate in such a short space of time, they surely have a strong future. Dennis competed at World Championships in 2021 in Stockholm. Ocean being encouraged not to show too much despondency with the score there. Better than a Nebelhorn trophy, 94.58 for Piagat and Strickland.
Which is their season's best. Their total score is 144.79.
Merci.
Sur la glace, représentant les États-Unis d'Amérique.
Next to stage, representing the United States of America.
Well, the next team may be young in age, but they have experience, well, certainly have known each other for a long time. The brother and sister painting of Maria Makova and Ivan Makov. And they, like Kazuki Tomono, use the music to their mouse. Maria down on the triple sacco. Success on the throw triple toe. Every element, like the short program, interspersed with transitional content, not of the easiest kind. Stick the landing of the throw triple sacco. Success on the side-by-side triple toes. Well, brilliant performance from the brother and sister team from the United States of America. And just blows my mind, the transitional content musicality from the team, interspersing every one of their 11 elements with awareness of the composition, awareness of the Deflator Mouse theme. And when it comes to the judges' program component scores, not the greatest skating skills that we'll see, but a real mindfulness of the connection between and within the elements. And I think you can really tell that this a team that have worked together, made to work together. Kudos to all those involved in helping a brother and sister team create this level of quality. You can see there that the big mistake that Triple Sako, not the greatest creative execution on the lifts within the program, but I sense that at this stage, really good effort from Maria and Ivan. Later in the program, side by side triple toes, delight from Maria as she casts her eyes over her left shoulder to see that her brother has had the same fate. In the lifts, the judges looking for good takeoff and landing, good speed, flow, a nice coverage, and an effortlessness throughout. Very good air positions, and moving forward, the finesse within the air will be something that I'm sure they will improve. COVID pulled this team out of the national championships.
Папа Миша, привет! Спасибо всем за поддержку. Everyone from the skating club.
Тетя Катя, всем привет.
Merci beaucoup, friends.
Yeah.
Mariage Pelletan obtenu un total de 107 points pour le libre. Une réalisation exploit
107.39 for the second team on the ice. They will lead comfortably at this stage. Congratulations to Maria and Ivan.
Their total combination score is 162.16, which places them currently in first place.
sur la glace représentant l'Allemagne.
Next to skate, representing Germany, Annika Hoke and Robert.
The next team are the first competitors we've seen who have competed at a World Championships. Annika Hock and Robert Kunkel, just over 4 points off the lead. Sako double axel. They were hoping for a second double axel at the end of the pass. Just double toe. Gorgeous extension in the carry. execution judges want to see. Big triple flip. Robert working hard. He lifts up and again, stunning position in the air. Annika. Just a 2-foot landing on the throw triple loop. Annika Hawk and Robert Kunkel from Germany. And a few things that's lovely to see as delighted skaters. So much pressure upon them to perform. So much work goes in to this standard of event, and great to see Annika successful with the triple salto. It looked like that was completely unachievable yesterday in the warm-up and in the short program. And you can really see the quality that the team has in the skating skills. Beautiful choreography as well. They work with Anna Capellini and Luca Lanotte, the Italian world ice dance champions from a few seasons ago.
What was that loop?
The loop, 3 foot.
I got rid of the shitty
But
too
it was a
quickly.
little bit.
I was a little too nervous.
Interesting. Acknowledging a little too nervous. She thought she got rid of the 2-footing on the throw. But that's what happened on the second of the 2 throws, throw triple loop. As they relay what happened to their coach, Rosanna Morant. And Annika has such elegance across the ice. Here at the Salcos, as I said yesterday, didn't look like that would have been achievable. Just 24 hours later, she manages the double axel. They had a planned program content that included 2 double axels. So the technical element score potential will go up a lot. Fingertips extended, facial expression and free leg extension. Really gorgeous lifting. That the flip, and again, quality of movement. Another brilliant example of a gorgeous air position. And the 3 lifts in the pairs free skate, so valuable in points. And I'm sure that GOEs on each of them really strong for Annika and Robert. their win at Finlandia Trophy just a few weeks ago.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you, Rosie.
Say thank you to Coach Andre
Hi
Otre
to Bergamo. Hi to Berlin.
and the places that they train. 117 is their personal best from Finlandia.
Annika et Robert ont obtenu un total de 119,62 pour le programme.
Rico Rex with them here says it's good. I think it's okay. 119.62 for Annika and Robert. Technical element score and component scores both 59. They
We can work with that.
can work with that. Congratulations to the team. Those are the standings after the first group in the pairs free skate. This final competition on the second day of the Grand Prix de France 2022. The performance of the Germans Hock and Kukul make it difficult for those yet to skate as Italy's Rebecca Gilardi and Filippo Ambrosini take to the ice. 4 teams in this group introduced to the audience now for their 6-minute warm-up.
Representing Georgia, please welcome Galina Safina Luca Belurba. Representing France, please welcome Camille Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev. Representing Canada, please welcome Jenna Stella Dupont and Maxime Deschamps. With a 6-minute warm-up.
So you can see the results of the short program showing that it's a very narrow margin between all of the teams. 3.4 points separate Gilardi Ambrosini from Stellato Dudek and Deschamps, who are last to skate. As we see the French ice dancers ready to cheer on the French pair skaters competing here. Gilardi Ambrosini struggled with the side-by-side jump in the short program. And a fall on that element. But the only Olympians, oh that's not true, sorry, the Georgian team also Olympians in this competition. They'll need to draw upon that experience. They can vie for a medal here. 5th at both of their Grand Prix assignments in the 2021 Grand Prix series. Not only are they Olympians, but Karina Safina and Luca Berilava are the World Junior Champions. Hadn't competed as yet this season. They're satisfied with their short program yesterday. They warm up with a split triple twist. They managed the side-by-side triple salcos yesterday, but fell on the throw triple loop. Said that in practice nothing worked, so they're pleased with what they managed to deliver under the pressure of competition. As we look at the surprise second place team, they were fabulous in the short program. Camille Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev. Camille warms up triple toe, double toe. And they came into this event with a personal best in the short program of 56 points. Got nearly just 200th of a point off 64th here. So an indication of the incredibly improved short program that they offered. If they were to come away from this event with a medal, that would be a huge coup. As we look towards the winners of the short program probably the favourites coming into this event. Silver medalists 2 weeks ago, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. Said the crowd was great, and although it was a rough and difficult short program, their goal is to improve in every competition. Posted a big free skate score here 2 weeks after the silver medal that they had.
Recently placed second at Skate America and first in Never More Trophy overall, representing Canada, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps.
It's an amazing story with Diana Stellato-Dudek returning to skating in 2016. As another of the French ice dance teams is caught on camera. That they can be so expressive under performance and then shy when in the audience. So it was the world champions Alexa Kneedham and Brandon Frazier who won in Skate America. Last week, whilst in Canada, it was gold for the world silver medalists. The Japanese team, Riko Miura and Reichi Kihara, who were really special. They were marred by injury through the off-season, and they had 26-point lead over the second place team of Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe. So the top two teams from the World Championships looking to stay right up there. Who will vie to contend with them this season? I think skating fans around the world really falling for the Canadians who were last to skate here. Just simulating the takeoffs and techniques that she will need in the 11 elements for the pairs free skate. Kudos to that young lady for staying awake and excited to watch. The skating in France surely of increasing popularity, given that they had Olympic champions in the ice dance competition in Beijing in February of this year. Lots of youngsters in the audience here.
First to skate, representing Italy. Please welcome
Rebecca Gilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Season's best of 124.44. As they take their start position for the free skate. Perfect musicality to open with a triple twist. challenges with the side-by-side saltos continue. As to with the axles. Triple loop. And good transition that led into the throw triple loops. Fabulous exit from the Group 5 lift. And another from the Group 3 lift. Italy's Rebecca Gilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. And for those that have followed the sport and followed their progress, you will know that it is the side-by-side jumping passes which continue to cause them problems. Great lifting. Managed to get a level 2 on the split triple twist. Pairs combination spin, the last element of the program. With a good level 3 in the forward inside death spiral. So all of the pairs elements for this team comfortable and strong. It's the side-by-side jumps that you don't feel comfortable with. Hard to retrain a technique that is challenging later in your development, especially when the turnaround now for them will be relatively so short, having competed at the World Championships towards the end of the season in March. Season over by April, bit of holiday time, and not long before program creation is necessary for the following season. She probably gets the split feature. You can see exhalation of breath from Rebecca early in the program, knowing how much is yet to come. Here, downgraded effort on the double axel. She's done that fully rotated before. Managed that at the games. As I touched on in the short program, Rebecca is best friends with Annika Hock, the German competitor who is just underneath them. That was nice. Gorgeous use of her left arm in the landing position. The throw triple lutz. And this was brilliant. Just missing the exit of the lift. So will it be her best friend that effectively puts her out of medal contention? We shall see. The program component scores of composition, presentation and skating skills similar for the Germans and the Italians, probably erring slightly in favour of Germans. No, that's not true. The components slightly for the Italians, but unfortunately technical element score mistakes put them in second on the free skate and second overall, so they drop behind the German team. And they'll all return to the same training base as the season progresses.
Next to skate, representing Georgia, Karina Safina and Luca Berulava.
18-year-old Karina Safina and 19-year-old Luca Berlava using the popular choice of exogenesis by Muse for their free skate. They said that prior to the short program, things hadn't been working in practice, so they were pleased to have survived and finished third after day one. Let's see if they can maintain that now. Three double toes for Karina, not the triple double-double she'd hoped for. Unfortunately, just a single in the Salchow. Work a little on the lift. Unfortunately, slight mistake on the transitional exit from the pairs combo spin, and that may incur a third fall, and you can see the impact that skate has had and the injury that Karina has endured, undoubtedly having an impact on their preparation and their performance here in France. You can see the strapping around her right knee and the physical impact of the pairs discipline, and particularly the two throws on any right knee injury. The landing leg of those just hard, I'm sure, to describe. Not something I've endured, but you can only imagine the forces applied to that joint. As I said, after the short program, they'd acknowledged that in practice nothing had worked there. Georgian ice dancer looking concerned for his teammates. He said that after the shows that they'd performed in Japan, things weren't working out, but Karina is sure that they will return stronger. So assumption being, based on the interviews yesterday, that they knew that they would struggle to perform here in France. So despite the disappointment, it might not come as a surprise. And I'm just desperately hoping that they'll be able to be injury-free moving forward. Oof. I was conscious looking, particularly the last two lifts, the 9th and 10th elements in the free skate, that pain appeared to be etched upon Karina's face. And yet she still had to exude performance skill. And coming into this competition, Karina and Luca, whilst they're up against the Canadians who were silver medalists at Skate America, if you're looking on paper, Safina and Berglava, the Georgian team here, probably the favourites, having finished 4th at Worlds and Europeans. As I say, the world champions, Canadian and Fraser, won at Skate America. The world silver medalists, the Japanese team, 2nd last week. The 3rd place team from Worlds have retired, so Karina and Luca the next in line for contention. Good to see the support from partner to partner.
The scores, please.
I'll send positive vibes and wishes to Karina, who's visibly suffering in the kiss and cry. And a score of 100, nowhere near what the World Junior Champions posted at the Olympic Winter Games. And just sincerely hope that they get healthy and fit to be able to contend like they did last season.
The score is 162.44, which places them currently in 3rd place.
Well, the next team may have been surprised to find themselves in the silver medal position after the short program. And arguably, their chances of defending that placement increase following problems for the Junior World Champions. Kamil Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev will skate to Caruso.
Guido il mare luccica e tira forte il vento su una vieja terrazza pronti al golfo di Sorrento. Un uomo abbraccia una ragazza dopo che aveva
Triple toe, double toe.
così schiarisce la voce e ricomincia il accanto. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto, tanto bene sai.
And intentional double saltos. Useful transition into the back outside death spiral. Another great transition into the pairs combination spin. So the rotational direction is one of their features.
Con un po' di trucco, con una mimica, puoi diventare anche un altro. Ma due occhi che ti guardano, così vicini, veri, fa scodare le parole, confondono i pensieri. Così diventa tutto piccolo, anche le noci là in America. Ti volgi e vedi la tua vita come la scia dell'America.
Hands down on the throw triple flip.
Ma sì, è la vita che finisce, ma io non ci penso poi tanto. E si sentirà già felice e ricomincio il suo canto. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto, tanto bene sai. Come una catena ormai. Sono io sangue di te bene sai. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto, tanto bene sai.
Ah, well done. Clinging on to the landing of the throw triple salto.
E sono io sangue di te bene sai.
Dmitry Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev managing to withstand the pressure placed upon them. The surprise second place in the short program, backed up by their free skate here. A near 8-point personal best in the short program, and what they have just produced now guaranteed to be another huge PB for the French champions. And it was delight for the home crowd to see Adam Xiao Himfa win the men's event. Whether they win the competition or not, I am not sure, but for no debate on the way in which they have successfully improved their chances of expectation and success on the senior competition ranks this year. Technical panel reviewing elements. It will be close as to whether they can stay ahead of Annika Hawk and Robert Kunkel. The Germans had 119.62. As we look through side-by-side triple toe, Camille got so close to the barrier. Just a really comfortable triple toe, just doing double salto, and looks like it was only ever considered to be a double salto, but given the quality they have on the triple toes, I'm sure it won't be long before that will turn into triple.
Golfo di Sorrento.
Interestingly for me, their short program definitely the stronger choreographically in the composition, and they posted component scores in the high 6s for the short program. Here they come into the free skate now as second place team, and their components have gone into the mid 7s. So judges now viewing them in a different light. Born in St. Petersburg, Russia. They teamed up in 2014, got married to each other 3 years later. Now they continue to show impressive progress. So 115.76 for the lead at this stage. 115.87. That's 13 points higher than their personal best. 13 points. It was nearly 8 points in the short program. 13. So a total score that is over 20 points higher, and they lead by just over a 1/10 of a point ahead of Annika Hopp and Robert Kunkel. Just wonderful scenes for the French pair team at the Grand Prix de France. As Brian Joubert and Karine Aribert, the coaches of other French skaters, watch on. So, the final skaters in the entire Grand Prix here in Angers. Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. Cleopatra for the Canadian team. Best split triple twist of the competition. Good quality for the triple toe, double toe. Just through the first of the two throws. Just amazing transition into the very difficult forward outside death spiral. Originality and creativity. Double salto. triple loop. Ah, shame down for Diana. Clear level features through the last lift. Just a little stumble at the end of the program, but I think they'll have done enough. Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps from Canada. And although there was that throw triple loop fall, I think the quality of their program component scores superior to all other competitors. Just such an inspiration. I raved about the inspiration that Diana Stellato-Dudek has showcased in the short program, and it has to be acknowledged yet again. Our sport was marred with the concept that it was a sport for young teens. Diana completely disproving that. She's 39 years young, and she is absolute ambassador for longevity in our sport, and wonderful to see her likely to add a title here to the silver medal which she and Maxime won in Skate America 2 weeks ago, and that surely will be enough to secure them a place at the Grand Prix final. So well to manage to land the throw triple flip. And their choreography by Julie Marcotte, providing a framework for a good composition score from the judging panel. This was a better throw in many respects than the flip, but a hard fall, just showing the strength of character that she has. Immediately up. It's a clear change of direction and a good carry for the Group 3 lift. The transition into the pairs combination spin.
Now we have to take a picture. Oh, hey, you guys need a picture. Yeah. Okay, you ready? Yeah, we're ready. Okay.
They secured 124 2 weeks ago. Unlikely to be as high here. But still, a comfortable win. 121.51 for the Canadian team. And a gold medal for Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. Fascinated to see if that is potential history in terms of age for a Grand Prix winner. I'm sure we can rely on the skating scores to let us know about that. Diana Stellato-Dudek, Maxime Deschamps, winners with a total score of 185.84. A fiercely fought battle between second and third place as Annika Hawk and Robert Kunkel move up to grab the bronze. Just 0.12 behind the home nation team, Camille Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev. And that concludes the third Grand Prix on the ISU Grand Prix series. We'll be treated to seeing now the medal winners in all 4 disciplines. So stay tuned to see the victory ceremonies for all of the skaters before we can look forward to the gala exhibition tomorrow. I look back at Annika Hock and Robert Kunkel. Suspect the best lifts of the event as they move from 5th after the short program, 2nd place in the free skate, and 3rd overall. And the delight there. Delight 2 for Kami Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev. Their first Grand Prix medal in front of a home crowd. Just a enormous personal best total score for them. 179.85, topping the 157 they had previously. And Diana Stelatho-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps, winners at the Grand Prix de France. 15 points for the win to add to the 13 points that their silver medal at Skate America attained. And they surely now booked a ticket to the Grand Prix final in Torino in December. See how others compare in the remaining 3 Grand Prix events before that. So the rostrum being set up, and the skaters will prepare for the medal ceremonies.
messieurs de patinage, Grand Prix de France Angers 2022, cérémonie des podiums de la catégorie couple.
ISU Grand Prix 2022, Grand Prix de France Victory Ceremony, pairs.
Welcome to a series of victory ceremonies to celebrate the winners in all 4 disciplines at the Grand Prix de France. And we start with the pairs competition, which has just finished, and it will be delight for Annika Hock and Robert Kunkel from Germany. They were 5th in the short program, but some truly gorgeous lifting prowess helped them to finish in 2nd place in the free skate, 3rd overall. And with the bronze medal, they attain 11 points on the Grand Prix series.
Deuxième et médaille d'argent de la France.
Second, winner of the silver medal from France, Camille Kovalev and Pavel Kovalev.
I'm sure utter elation for the husband and wife team, Mr. and Mrs. Kovalev. They were the surprise silver position after the short program, and they defended it brilliantly. And their personal best scores in both the short program and the free skate, truly seismic. 179.85 total score versus 157.36 they had a few weeks ago at the Nebelhorn Trophy. Both the bronze and silver medalists winning their first Grand Prix medals. They take the big step up to the silver medal winning position on the rostrum.
First, and winner of the gold medal from Canada, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps.
Diana Stellato-Dudek may have drawn blood on a fall on the throw triple loop in their free skate, but they extended their lead from the short program, and they now guaranteed a place in their Grand Prix final. A win here, 15 points in addition to the 13 points from their silver medal at Skates America 2 weeks ago. Just incredible to see Diana return to international medals. She was a World Junior silver medalist, I think in 2022 years ago. Just amazing. And I've seen on social media, Diana still can land the most difficult triples, or loop, flip and loops. Still the potential for big score enhancement even yet, as we see Mr. Georgi Elek, the ISU representative.
Who will award the medals?
Diana and Maxime attained their first Grand Prix medal this season. Camille, Pavel, Annika and Robert can add that same medal-winning Grand Prix contestants to their resume. As Pavel jokes that he'll take both of the medals.
Merci d'accueillir Madame Sylvie, membre du conseil municipal de la ville d'Angers, et Monsieur Christophe Pau, vice-président de la région, délégué au sport.
Please welcome the member of the City Council of Angers, Ms. Christine Blanc, and Mr. Christophe Paul, Vice President of the Region Committee.
Flowers awarded to Annika and Robert. They will compete again at the NHK Trophy in Sapporo, Japan in 2 weeks' time. Camille and Pavel will also be at that event, so these couples go up against each other in a fortnight's time. But for now,
Merci d'accueillir
Diana
la
and Maxime
vice-présidente
have some
de la
respite. They'll
Fédération
compete on the Grand Prix,
française
but in the final,
Madame
most likely.
Del Torturo.
Please welcome the Vice President of the Fédération Française de Sport de Glace, Ms. Marie-Van del Torchio.
Qui remet des cadeaux offerts par la Société Artistique et Compagnie.
Who will award a gift on behalf of Artistic & Co.
Mesdames, Messieurs, merci de vous lever pour l'hymne national des vainqueurs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the winner.
There was one Canadian gold on the Grand Prix last week in Mississauga for the ice dancers Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier. And a gold again. Pairs category.
Ladies and
Grand Prix de
gentlemen,
France.
these are your medalists.
Indeed, every one of the 4 disciplines here in Angers won by a different skating nation. Canada, France, Belgium and Italy. Great to see successful skating nations come to the fore. As the medal winners take their victory lap celebration. Still waiting to check the archives and the history of the Grand Prix to find out if Diana Stellato-Dudek is the oldest winner of a Grand Prix title. What an inspiration she serves to skaters around the world. It was injury that forced her to retire as a single skater. She returned to the sport 2016, so many years later. Not only is she successful again internationally, but in a completely different discipline. Utterly incredible. Look back at the successes of the top 3 medal winners in the pairs competition. Will return to their training before flying out to Sapporo, Japan, just under 2 weeks' time. They will enter that competition, a whole different context, as Grand Prix medal winners. I hope they can maintain that joy shown here at the end of their performance. As we see Diana Stellato-Dedek and Maxime Deschamps. Have to wait for the remaining 3 events to find out who they will be up against in Italy at the Grand Prix final. And again, they too moving forward from their brilliant successes on the Grand Prix series so far. Continue this season with a whole different set of expectations from, I'm sure, themselves, their coaches, but also fans around the world. Annika and Robert posing for photos, proudly showing their German flag, hoping to follow in the footsteps of Alena Savchenko and Bruno Masso, the Olympic champions from 2018.
Merci aux patineurs de bien vouloir quitter la glace, s'il vous plaît, pour la suite de la cérémonie des podiums.
And now the winners of medals in the pairs competition asked politely to leave the ice, paving the way for the next medal ceremony here at the Grand Prix de France. Now we look ahead to the medal winners of the women's competition. And just fantastic to see Luna Hendricks from Belgium winning the first Grand Prix title for a Belgian skater. An amazing way to celebrate her 23rd birthday today.
Third and winner of the bronze medal from Japan, Ryon Sumiyoshi.
Ryon Sumiyoshi. She was 5th after the short program and a quad toe attempt. Started the free skate that pulled her up to 3rd place. She's narrowly off 2nd, less than half a point behind Yelim Kim, who will be the silver medal winner. Judges' component scores favorable for Ryon Sumiyoshi. An exciting talent for the future.
Second and winner of the silver medal from the Republic of Korea, Yelim Kim.
Yelim Kim, the bronze medal winner from the 4 Continents Championships, takes silver here. She was 2nd in the short program, 4th in the free skate. She'd done enough yesterday to get another Grand Prix medal. Indeed, she was 8th and 6th last year on the Grand Prix. So 2nd place here, particularly appreciated.
First winner of the gold medal from Belgium, Luna Hendricks.
And a birthday she will never forget. Luna Hendricks from Belgium. First Belgian winner of a Grand Prix title. She did it utterly convincingly. She dominated both the short program and the free skate. showing a new free skate, which she said she was nervous about coming in. Changed the program last minute, but she felt good after the practice today. Delighted to be able to skate cleanly. She said it's crazy to have so many people wishing her happy birthday. And we're grateful that she shared it with us in that brilliant free skate.
Please welcome the ISU representative, Mr. Yorgi Ellick,
Qui remet les médailles?
who will award the medals.
Luna's free skate score of 143.59, just behind Kaori Sakamoto, who won at Skate America, 145, but ahead of Rinka Watanabe, who was the winner of the free skate last week, so solidifying her position as the world silver medalist and proving she really is now a contender for the world title at the championships in Saitama next March.
Please welcome the president of Tokyo Inkarami Company and official partner of the Fédération Française des Sports de Glace, Mr. Masanaho Fuyohiro,
Qui remet les fleurs?
who will award the flowers.
Awarded to the medal winners. And we will see
Merci d'accueillir
Ryon
la
Sumiyoshi
présidente de la
and
Fédération
Yelam Kim
Française
compete
des Sports de Glace.
at the NHK Trophy in 2 weeks' time.
Please welcome the president of the Fédération
But it will
Française
be
des Sports de Glace, Ms.
3 weeks before Luna Hendricks returns to the Grand Prix.
Qui remet les cadeaux offerts par la Société Artistique et Compagnie.
who will award the gift on behalf of Artistic & Co.
Mesdames, Messieurs, merci de vous lever pour l'hymne national de la gagnante.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the winner.
Mesdames,
See a
Messieurs,
twinkle in the eye of Luna Hendricks as she hears her national anthem.
Grand Prix de France Angers 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
And we'll be treated to performances by the medal winners tomorrow in the exhibition gala performance. I'm sure they will all love the chance to perform again in front of the crowd. Just been so supportive throughout the weekend in Angers. It's been a fantastic event hosted by the Fédération Française des Sports de Glace. Made all the more memorable by the great skating. It's a beautiful venue, this ice park in Angers. Relatively new, opened in September 2019. It has been obviously the host for this year's French Grand Prix and will be the same again next year. Luna, Yelam and Ryon take their victory lap. Sumiyoshi. Lots of attention online for the beautiful dress that she wore here. Said that's her favourite. I think her skating garnering lots of attention too, and rightly so. She has the technical capabilities and skating skill with which to be a world team member in what will be an unbelievably difficult event at Japanese Nationals. Kim adds to Korea's success. Young Yu was third last week at Skate Canada. And then Kim one step higher with her silver medal here in Auxerre. Hendricks managed the pressure, skating last. New program. It's her brother and coach Yorick Hendricks looks on. She holds herself in a different energy of confidence now as a world silver medalist after last season's success. And Rion competing in Sapporo, Japan between the 18th and 20th of November. And there they'll come up against other medalists from the series already. Kaori Sakamoto, the winner of Skate America. Star Andrews, who was the silver medalist in Skate Canada last week. And Amber Glenn, the bronze medalist from the first event of the series at Skate America. Pressure heightens in the later stages as everyone's so desperately keen to secure a spot to the Grand Prix final. Another chance for them all to earn more prize money as well. As Lena returns the Belgian flag. And we prepare for the next victory ceremony. We move now to the ice dance victory ceremony.
2022, cérémonie des podiums de la catégorie danse sur glace.
ISU Grand Prix 2022.
Success again for French skaters now.
Ice dance.
Troisième
Lopriva
médaille
and
de
Jeffrey
bronze de la
Brissot.
France.
Third and winner of the bronze medal from France, Yevgenia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissot.
The team will be delighted to have secured a Grand Prix medal. They were fourth at the International de France last year. Moving up now onto the podium to securing 11 points and prize money as well for their efforts.
Deuxième et médaille d'argent du Canada.
Second and winner of the silver medal from Canada, Laurence Fournier-Baudry and Nicolas Sorensen.
Laurence Fournier-Baudry and Nikolai Sorensen. They have enjoyed medals on the Grand Prix before. 4 bronze medals, I believe, now etching ever closer to a title on the Grand Prix. We're in close contention with Charlene Guinard and Marco Fabri after the rhythm dance. Points behind them in the free dance, and we'll see them compete again in 2 weeks' time at the NHK Trophy.
Premier et médaille d'or de l'Italie.
First and winner of the gold medal from Italy.
And here the champions,
Charlene Guinard and Marco Fabri.
Charlene Guinard and Marco Fabri, celebrating 13 years together as a team. They now the first European team to win on the Grand Prix Series after Madison Chalk and Evan Bates from America won Skate America, and then Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, winners for Canada in Canada last week. Your respect shown. Between all of the skaters. Remains to be seen if Charlene and Marco will commit to the 2026 Olympics in Milano Cortina. We're certainly grateful that they've returned to competition this year after a busy Olympic season.
Qui remet les médailles?
Who will award the medals?
Charlene and Marco will compete again next week. Busy turnaround for them as they perform in the gala tomorrow before preparing to head to Sheffield in Great Britain for the next Grand Prix assignment. Indeed, Charlene and Marco, they were 10th at the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang in 2018. Moved up 5 places to 5th place earlier this year in Beijing. Can they move up a similar amount to become gold medal winners in their home nation in 2026? Certainly made a good play for that kind of result as they start the new season, new Olympic cycle. And indeed, Charlene Guinard was born in Brest in France. She competed for France as a junior ice dancer. Guillaume Pommier, making this an extra, especially sweet win. And multiple medals on the Grand Prix before. It's their first title.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem for the winner.
wonderful to see them proudly singing their Italian national anthem. It was success for Italy last week in Skate Canada. Matteo Rizzo third in the men's competition, and Sara Conti and Nicola Macci third in the pairs event. This very special win for Italy and Charline Guinard and Marco Fabri.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
A chance for now the 6 skaters on the podium to take a victory lap. And some photos for the press, special memories. First of all, step up onto the narrow top spot. Australia suggesting maybe that's not the smartest move. Now they're squeezing on. As Eugenia Labreva decides where to place herself on the podium for the pictures of the medal winners. Eugenia and Jeffrey, the French team, stepping into the footsteps of the likes of Gabriela Papadakis and Guillaume Cizeron, who won this event last week. We can all look to Nikolai Sorensen's social media, I'm sure, soon to see a selfie of the 6 medal winners. Two of the teams here now training together. The Canadians and the French teams both spending at least part of their training time at the Ice Academy in Montreal. And Marco returned to their training base. Milan and Zolo, Piazzator. And coach Barbara Fuserpoli, world champion from Italy. So many great Italian ice dance teams over the years. Barbara and partner Maurizio, Anna Capolini, Luca Lanotte, Federica Faiella, Massimo Scali, all of them medal winners, if not title winners at ISU Senior Championship events. Charline and Marco looking to follow in their footsteps. They secured a bronze at the Europeans earlier this year. They would be delighted to add a world medal to their CV. Charline skates off to find an Italian flag. Squeeze into the smallest of the 3 medal winners' flags, whilst the French team decide which way to hold it. Charline and Marco compete next week, as I mentioned, and then hopefully they will secure a place at the final, which will be in their home nation. Canada's Fournier, Baudry and Sorensen come away not just with a silver, but a personal best in their rhythm dance as well. And possibly some scars for the choreography, slide, and then free dance. Barbara Fuserpoli will be sure to train them hard over the next couple of days after the exhibition gala before we see them again next week in Sheffield. First time that the Grand Prix has gone to the UK. Next time that we see the Italian champions here at the Grand Prix de France 2022. And they're sharing the moments with their coach. See pictures there of the old medieval centre, massive chateau, which is a feature in Angers here in France, the city in western France, 300 kilometers southwest of Paris. And it's been a beautiful location for all of the competitors, as we see Canadian team leaders from Skate Canada taking pictures of the silver medalists. Charlene Guinard, the winner of the ice dance competition, forced to rush off as we look ahead now to the next medal ceremony at the Grand Prix de France. No doubt there will be utter joy in France tonight because it is a Frenchman who wins the title.
Grand Prix de France. Victory ceremony, man.
Adam Xiao Himfa moved up from third place after the short program to take gold.
Winner of the bronze medal from Japan, Kazuki Tomono.
But first, the bronze medal winner, Kazuki Tomono. Such a brilliant performer. So often Kazuki has stepped in for the Japanese team as a substitute for others. That's what he did at the World Championships. He stepped in for Izuru Hanyu. He's consistently delivered for his nation. And he's done it again with a bronze medal win here in Angers in France.
Deuxième et médaille d'argent du Japon.
Second and winner of the silver medal from Japan, Sota Yamamoto.
Sota Yamamoto, also from Japan, he won the short program in an emphatic display. Some mistakes in the free skate ranked him third in that portion of the competition. He comes away with a silver medal. He has impressed skating fans around the world with the quality jump technique and beautiful skating skills that he possesses. And these two young men are so delighted after the short program with their 1-2.
First and winner of the gold medal from France,
But
Himfa.
the majority of people in the arena, I'm sure, delighted that Adam Xiao Himfa from France usurped them both to take the title. Fascinating composition and storyline between his short program and his free skate, choreographed by Benoit Richaud, another Frenchman. And a support network that's put a lot of effort into their support of him there. Despite coming from third place in the short program, Adam won the title by over 11 points.
Please welcome the ISU representative, Mr. Yogi Ilek.
Qui remet les médailles?
Pour the world medals.
Indeed, all three of the medal winners here at the Grand Prix de France will compete again against each other at the NHK Trophy. Interesting to see how they'll fare when they repeat, when they go up then that time against the world champion Shoma Uno, who will compete there too, as well as Yunwan Cha from Korea. Matteo Rizzo, another medalist from the Grand Prix series, so that an incredibly stacked event, guaranteed to produce some brilliant competition.
Please welcome the president of Tokyo Ceremonies Company and official partner of the Fédération Française des Sports de Glace, Mr. Masanaho Fuyuhiro.
Qui remet les fleurs?
Who will award the flowers.
An American winner at Skate America, Japanese winner at Skate Canada, and a French winner in France.
Please welcome the president
See
of
the
the
president of the Fédération Française des Sports de Glace.
Qui remet les cadeaux offerts par la Société Artistique et Compagnie?
Who will award a gift on behalf of Artistic & Co.
And the French Federation have put on a great display. The Junior Grand Prix event in Courchevel in France, also quite wonderful, as the men joke with their
Merci de vous lever
prizes
pour
awarded.
l'hymne national des gagnants.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the winner.
And you can hear the fans in the arena delighted to hear the French national anthem for Adam Xiao Him Fa. Adam securing the 15 points for the win. Sota Yamamoto 13 and Kazuki Tamono 11 points on the Grand Prix series with their results here. It's going to make for really fierce competition at the NHK Trophy given the number of returning medalists. As I say, they'll go up against Yunwan Cha, Shoma Uno and Matteo Rizzo. 6 of those men will want to be at the Grand Prix final, but stacked against each other, it will be a challenge. Winner of the first Grand Prix at Skates America, Ilya Malinin, the 17-year-old, competing at the final Grand Prix assignment, Grand Prix SU. Potentially an easier location for him to achieve another win, but all to be played for, and we look forward to seeing what happens in the latter half of the Grand Prix series as the men take their victory lap. All the winners of this event, French Grand Prix, in all 4 disciplines last year went on to win Olympic medal in Beijing, so somewhat a good omen for those that have been triumphant here. There. Take the photos, which they can savor for a lifetime. Such incredible achievements. It's an intensely difficult sport. The men's competition set to get even more challenging as Ilya Malin has laid down the gauntlet for the likes of quadruple axels to be included in a technical element. Chance to look back at the smile of Kazuki Tomono, who's entertained us both in his Happy Jazz short program and the Deflator Mouse free skate. Brilliant commitment to the performance of the Japanese star. A completely different approach for Sota Yamamoto, and the music of Sergei Rachmaninoff, perfectly suited to his elegant style. A very unique composition. Adam Xiao Himfa. He has more quadruple jumps to his capabilities. It remains to be seen whether or not he will increase the difficulty that he offered here in France when he competes again in a fortnight's time. But for now, chance to celebrate and savor his success and breaking that 16-year wait of a Frenchman winning the French Grand Prix. So that brings to a conclusion the victory ceremonies for the Grand Prix de France 2022. Make sure to tune in to enjoy the gala exhibition, which will take place tomorrow, and another opportunity to see all of the medalists and some of the standout performers that have been here this week.
Mesdames, Messieurs, nous vous souhaitons une bonne fin de soirée.